Earlier you said something about that I was reacting rather than, would you say, respond? What's the difference between reacting and responding?
Everything. Reacting is acting on a feeling without thinking. That's what a lot of us do, is act on a feeling without thinking. So the feeling's in control, and I'm not making choices. Responding is to identify what I'm angry about, figure out what I want, and ask for what I want. And it's a whole different experience.
Sounds like it takes more time.
Then what? A lifetime of arguing? It may take a few more minutes at that time, but it resolves things instead of leaving them burning between you.
Well, it sounds like you're suggesting there's choices besides either, as I said earlier, I just stuff it and don't say anything, or that, you know.
Exactly, there are choices. There are choices, and being able to control, be able to recognize the feelings, and being able to do things with those feelings at early times when you still can make choices. Because once you start reacting, you can't do very much until the smoke clears. It's going to keep on getting worse and worse.
What you're describing sounds different than either stuffing it, which is what I said I sometimes do, or I guess I spew my anger on her.
Well, that's exactly when we'd ask you to come into the program and do some work on what's going on with you. Because you're reacting to a situation that you don't know how to handle. And being able to figure out what's going on with you and be able to manage that in an effective way instead of reacting to her. And if you react to her, you're left with exactly the choices you're talking about. Either explode or stuff it. And those kinds of things just create barriers and set resentments going on. Set resentments up. What we want to do in the program is teach you how to recognize what kinds of signals are going on, what are the things that are happening in your life that can tell you that you are angry ahead of time, and put that information together so that when you're clear about what your feelings are, your sensations are, they all will give you a message that will tell you pretty clearly about what's not okay with you. And so learning how to do that, and then we take it a step further and we flip it, because the opposite of what you don't want is what you do want. And show you how to do that, and and really bring it around so that you're talking about what you're feeling, and you're explaining what the situation is, and you're finding out from the people that you're dealing with whether or not they can support you. And the amazing thing about that is that when you're clear, when I'm clear with somebody and I'm able to tell them what I want instead of telling them what's wrong with them, it's amazing how much they listen. It's amazing how much people really want to please us. And most people really aren't out to aggravate us and create drama. Most people really want to cooperate, especially if they're asked not nicely with respect.
Well, what